Hey guys, so in this week's episode of Make It with Calvin, I'm talking about the slightly getting out of hand here earring holder for Danielle and her sister. And I swear I thought the original was big enough, but I guess it's not. So I've come up with this guy. And I'll admit, I might have gone a little bit overkill, but who cares? So obviously, this one shares the same design core as the original. It has the window shade-like slats with the holes for holding the earrings, and it has the bin on the bottom. But two things you will notice right off the bat is this part is a lot taller, and this has 3 trays instead of 2. Now, starting out with this part up here, obviously the original was created to fit the Ultimaker 2 Plus, and there's no way I could print something this big. My Formbot is still not operational, so for this I actually designed it to be modular. So the way it works is you have the top and the bottom piece and the tray that you can glue on there, but I've designed it so that there were slat units that could be installed to make it really any size you wanted, from small to just ridiculously big. Now the other advantage of this is the fact that if you have a print failure, it's not as big of an issue to deal with. And sadly, I had a lot of print failures with this. Not necessarily the printer's fault. I more actually blame the filament on this. And the main reason why I say that is I was running 3D Solutex Silver PLA, and even on a 0.4 nozzle, I was having issues with it randomly building up crap on the nozzle and clogging it. And especially running a 0.25 nozzle so I could keep the slats small and get the fine details with the holes in there, it really was causing me problems. So you'll notice in the photo here that some of the parts are silver and one of them is clear. Reason for that is I had to run the clear part on the Geeetech A10M in AMZ 3D Clear because the Solutex kept jamming, and I literally did not have enough to pull off a print. I started to do a print with a 0.4 nozzle going, well, the heck with it, I just need to get something done, and even that jammed. So I was like, you know what? I'm done messing with that. I ran it on the 0.4 on the A10M. The 0.4 quality is not ideal, but it did work. All that aside, another design change I made is inside each side of here are 2 holes for holding 1/8" wooden dowels, similar to how I pinned together the Gazer Beam Raya helmet, and man, did it make assembly of this a breeze. By having the 2 dowels in there, I could literally just apply 3D glue to the edges that needed bonding, press them together, and very quickly assemble this whole project. Really made my life easy, and I'm really happy I did it. Now, as before, the bottom was its own print, and obviously you'll notice it now has 3 trays instead of 2. The main reason behind this is Danielle liked having the 2 trays, but she wanted to have a 3rd one because I guess there's a couple of different styles of earring backs, and just in case there were any random things that were also floating around, you could stick them in the other bin, and also it just made it easier to reach things in there. She does love the bins though, because obviously when you put the earrings on here, you put the backs in the bin, you put them on here, and they hold themselves in place.
Hey Dad, is there a hammer that we can borrow? Small's fine. So, yes, this was supposed to be a stud project only, and then somebody was like, let's add the danglies to it too, because I don't want to put it in my room. So this is like the dangly rack. This is the stud rack. And it's a good thing that you made it extra rows.
That was your idea, half as a joke.
I didn't think we were going to need all of them. It turns out I was wrong. We have like 4 spots left that are not being used.
Those loopies count as danglies, so you should move them.
So, yeah, and even with all of these, we still had to like comb through some that we didn't want anymore that we just never bothered to get rid of. So, this is the slimmed down collection. So, thanks for making a bigger one.
You're welcome. Well, awkward handshake.